All right, Bobcat fans, we're here inside the halls of Hallsville ISD. This segment sponsored by Roof Masters and Bubba's 33 in Longview, Texas. Our guest today is Miss Melissa Rhodes. Miss Rhodes, how are you today?
I'm excellent today.
Awesome. Excellent.
Fantastic.
Good. Excellent.
Always.
We are, and I may be telling on a little more than you want to know, we've been here at Hallsville High School 24 years.
24 years. Wrapping up 24.
Wrapping up 24 years. And so, did you always want to be in education, Miss Rhodes, or how did we get here?
I think so. I always wanted to be, you play teacher growing up. I enjoyed school. I think that was the biggest part of it is I enjoyed going to high school. And I liked my teachers, and I wanted to do that. And English came easy to me. So
yeah,
I actually wanted to be a speech teacher.
Really?
Yes, and that just never happened. And I was an English teacher for a long time.
So what is our exact title right now?
My exact title today is Emergent Bilingual Coordinator. It's very fancy, right?
What in the world is an emergent? Is that like is it an emergency or we got problem? What's an emergent? I mean,
There are emergencies with my job sometimes. Emergent bilingual. Bilingual meaning two languages. I work with students who have an emerging second language, but some of them have an emerging, fourth or fifth language. So it's very neat.
A guy has an emerging second language.
I do.
It's just called Hallsvillian.
Right.
And nobody
Hallsvillian
understands
and regular
anything
English.
he's saying.
Sometimes we have to really focus on our first language.
Yes. I always like to, especially people that have been in Hallsville a long time. What's the biggest change since when you first started to now?
They say kids change, and I don't think kids change. The world changes.
Yeah.
We're all born the same. Children are precious most of the time.
Right.
precious, you say?
They are, a lot of them. There's a growing number who aren't, quite precious level, but, adding social media, that stress, just the stresses of the world, that makes a difference in kids. A lot of them have pressure on them and have responsibilities that I didn't have growing up. So that changes.
So I want to double back on something. Something
Yes,
just
sir.
hit me. You wanted to go to high school all the time? You
Not
liked
all
going
the-
to high school?
I did like high school. I was in band, and
That was my favorite. That was my favorite years to skip.
Well, what did we play in band? What
I
did we
played
do?
the French horn. My mom played the French horn, so naturally I played the French horn.
Can you still play the French horn?
I have not picked up a French horn since our final concert.
Really?
I know. I'm a letdown to all band directors.
We're not going to tell Miss Morgan that at all.
Miss Morgan does not know that right now.
She will before the day's over. I'm walking down there. She Morgan
Telling
said,
her.
"You've got a French hornet right here."
So, an average day for you here at Hallsville looks like what? I mean, you come in, you got classes. What are y'all doing in your classes? What kind of projects, events, that kind of thing?
I have a wonderful job. I am a coordinator, so half of my time is spent in the classroom and half of my time I'm doing kind of mid-admin duties,
Right.
I guess, doing lots of paperwork, talking to lots of teachers, going to meetings. But in the mornings, I have classes, very small classes, which is cool, of students. And mostly I have freshmen. My kids, let me tell you all about our program. Is that okay?
Yes,
Okay.
that's what we
Talk
want
to
to
me.
Our
know.
program, we have 70 active students, and we have 70 other students who have been in the program within the last 4 years. So I have about 140, 50 kids that I kind of oversee. But I only have about 20 to 30 that come to me on a daily or, are scheduled to be in my class. And we work on language, we work on reading, writing, listening, speaking. We work on keeping up with our assignments in our other classes, because when you're working with another language, you're processing what you're hearing, then you're putting it in your native language, and then you're having to, do all this computation that we don't have to do.
Right.
So it can be slow moving sometimes.
So you said 4 different languages. What all? Do you have that?
No, reading, writing, listening, and speaking. We work on those
Okay.
parts of the English language.
So you translating from their language to another language,
Right.
and make it make sense.
Trying, yes. Right now, though, we
She needs
have.
to come with us one Friday night. Make sense.
I would love to.
It'd be that little screen reader underneath you.
Right.
I do want to ask a question that goes along with that. We have someone that maybe comes in, struggles with English. It's not their first language.
Right.
How is it kind of a cool thing when you see that light bulb come on?
It is a very cool thing when you see them start understanding. We have kids, they often are very timid to speak and react in English. And one day we had a newer kid, and I was trying to communicate to that student across the room, and a kid in the middle who is timid and quiet and all that, they translated for me. And I was like, hold on, you can do that? So, naturally, now I expect a lot more of you.
Right.
You was hiding.
They were hiding.
The rest of them were like quiet the whole rest of the week.
Yes.
I'm not telling her nothing.
No.
Well, you also have a T-shirt business that
I
I'm
do.
assuming takes up every second when you're not in a class.
I have 1 3/4 full-time jobs.
Yes. Yeah.
What is the most asked about T-shirt? Is it custom T-shirts, or can you just do?
People love our Bobcat gear.
Well,
so
obviously,
yes. So
It's
people
a
are.
fine stinking tree gear. I'm just going to let you know.
she's been over here long enough.
I've been here
It's-
longer
it's
than
She
one
bleeds
week.
purple, yes.
I do bleed purple. But yes, right now, custom things are really popular. Baseball moms love their little child's picture on a shirt.
Baseball mom.
Yes, they are some good customers of
Yes,
mine.
they are. I know. I spent.
Is it hard to put somebody's face on a shirt?
It is not.
Like if
no.
I wanted a Guy Walker Diva shirt,
I could have that by Friday.
I just want it. It's got guys and it says Diva underneath it. I would love
You
for
made
that
have
to
his
be
best
made.
friend shirt, didn't you? Guy Walker's best friend shirt.
No, I did not have. I was not in business at that time.
She has a shirt.
But I
that
can
says Guy
upgrade
Walker's
it.
Best friend on it. She does. Now, let's talk. You got a youngin,
I have a youngin, just one. He is 13, Nash Rhodes,
the ultimate Bobcat fan.
ultimate Bobcat fan. He will be wearing his chain. He will be hooting and hollering. He will talk trash to the other team.
Really?
And sometimes you have to tell him to quit.
No,
Yes.
no. Where'd you get that trash talking from?
Probably his daddy.
Is that what-
Yes,
is that
I'm
what
a
we're
very
gonna
nice
say?
person. Yes, 100% his father. Yes.
I don't know if I believe all that.
I'm not
I'll
calling her.
text trash, but I won't talk it.
There you go.
I'm not calling her a liar, but I ain't calling her the truth.
Yeah. Well, Melissa, thank
Yes,
you
sir.
for
Yes,
joining
thank you.
us today. We appreciate everything you do here for Hallsville High
Thank
School.
you.
We hear nothing but good things.
Anytime
Fans
you
at home,
anytime you want to come translate, come up to the booth with us. You can translate.
the whole
I'm ready
time.
for it.
Inside the halls of Hallsville ISD. We'll see y'all next time.